The real reason why JJ left the Sidemen. So you know that JJ left the Sidemen, or known as KSI. He left the Sidemen, and we did react to this video. If you haven't checked that out, please do so. Anyways, credits that shout out obviously goes to Toby or TBJZLClips. And without further ado, let's just get straight to it. And before we begin, make sure you guys like and sub, because I'm gonna be uploading like this every single day. Let's just get straight to the truth. Let's see, why did he leave?
Obviously, it's been a difficult week for a lot of people. You lot have heard the news that JJ has left the Sidemen for reasons I would say personal to him, but he actually explained it all to you in the video. He's left for his own reasons that he's disclosed.
He just said
he's
he had
made a
problems with his
decision
family.
that is right for him. And all the boys, myself included, we've all come to terms with that decision and we respect it. Obviously, it was a bit of a shock to us when he initially told us. But that we've come to terms with it, we've accepted it, and like we get it. There comes a time in your life as a human where you have to make a decision that is right for you, or you got to end up living with regret. Let me cut the music, sorry. There comes a time in life where you have to make a decision that's right for you, or you end up living with regret. In fact, there's probably multiple times in life where you actually do just have to put yourself first. But like you said, like I said, myself, the boys, it took us a little bit to kind of process it as it.
Well, he told us the reasons, and I feel like it is a good reason, hear me out, but at the same time, I feel like you should have just said, I'm gonna take a break from the Sidemen and YouTube, then come back. That's what people do. You know what I'm saying? We didn't need to like leave it completely and just quit on them. You know what I mean?
Would, because this is something that we've been doing together for the last 13 years nearly. But yeah, we respect his decision, and we're wishing him all the best, and we're ready to crack on with the rest of us and get things done. Now, I've seen a lot of like negativity towards JJ and members of his team. And first of all, you know what I'm going to say about sending abuse to people. I say this every time, and people go, "Oh, Toby, you're too soft, rare. Fuck all that. Stop being dickheads, bro.
Damn.
Stop being dickheads. You don't have to abuse people to get your point across. You don't have to send people death threats or racial abuse to get your point across. Stop being a dickhead, bro.
Never thought he can say that shit.
That's not how life works.
True.
And it's easy for people because internet fingers. Real life, you get a smack in the face from certain men, so just chill out. The news of JJ's departure from the Sidemen didn't come out the way that I think any of us would have wanted it to. And like we said in the what do you call it, that we put, the statement that we put out, it would have been nice if we were able to do some kind of like proper farewell to actually like commemorate like the end of an era, if you will. But that's just not how the stars align. That's not how things happened for whatever reasons. And we are where we are. With JJ, I think people need to really understand what he means when he says those things. And you actually need to pause and really think about it to really get where he's coming from. I've seen a lot of people go at him because, and this is not just me like defending him to say, oh, let me defend my friend. That's my boy still. That's my day one still. That's my boy. But this is not just me saying it. This is me just trying to get people to just understand the full picture, because on socials, there's a lot of clips with minimal context and people just run with their narratives. Like I've seen so much shit online about reasons for this and reasons for that and who's behind this, blah, blah, blah.
Your title says the real reason why he left. So far, he didn't specify one reason why the guy left. All he's talking about is people talking shit to him, and he's telling people who are sending death threats to fuck off. That's it. Toby, get to the point. Why the fuck did JJ leave the Sidemen other than his problems that he can't focus on himself and his family? Please go on.
Blah, blah, fuck that. People needs to really understand what it is like to be in the Sidemen, and you need to understand us as individuals. And I feel like having watched us so much over the years, you will understand us as individuals. All of you know what JJ is like. The man is aspirational, he's driven, like he has his goals that he wants to hit and the things that he wants to do. Yeah. If he wasn't like that, he wouldn't be the JJ that we all grew up to know and love. he wouldn't have done all these amazing things that we give him the plaudits for. Do you
True, true. I do agree with him because if you think about it, JJ or KSI, he has his own boxing, the zone. He has Prime. He has the Lunchly, if I'm correct, but it's a team brand. Him and Logan Paul. He has multiple companies. He has YouTube. He has done so much. So he's a boxer as well. So I do feel like his goals are insane. Okay, his goals is possible. Anything is possible. Hear me out there, but I feel like as the saying goes, like the more passion you get with your shit, you're gonna leave your friends. For example, streaming. Like some people they do it alone, and their friends leave them, or they leave their friends to passionate. I didn't so far. I still hang out with my friends yet, and I still do videos. I don't know. I'm still a beginner at the end of the day. My path isn't here yet where the point I need to leave my friends, but we don't know yet. God knows everything, not me. So let's just get straight to it.
get me? The next thing you need to understand is the Sidemen calendar. So deep it, there's 7 of us in the Sidemen. To have all 7 of us in any Sidemen shoot means that all 7 of us have to be aligned in our calendar. That means if we're going to shoot a video this week, we all have to have the same day free, the same time free, usually, to get it done. The fact that you need to be in sync with 6 other people at any given time to produce content where you're all there means that your life then becomes so regimented around that particular schedule. When I've seen some people say like, oh, JJ's dropped Sidemen when he could have just dropped this or he could have just dropped that, it's not, they're not equal. They're not the same level. They're not the same level. Like 3 days of Sidemen.
So first reason is because JJ wanted to focus on something that is more higher than this Sidemen itself. That's a one reason. Now, what are the title says the real reason. Just one reason? Is that really it? He wants to what the fuck does he want to focus on? I was about to say reasons, but the title says reason, just one. What is it about, bro?
And shoot is not the same as 3 days of Britain's Got Talent. Because that 3 days of Sidemen shoot is 3 days that have to be synced with 6 other people's days. Does that make sense? So when you look at it that way, all of our actual individual lives will, by proxy, revolve around the Sidemen calendar. It revolves around the Sidemen calendar. And then you put in everything else around it because the Sidemen calendar is the hardest thing to organize. When JJ said he's had to take a step back from Sidemen to give himself more time for family, right now his life is Sidemen calendar, then family and his goals around that.
Oh, okay.
Taking a step back from Sidemen is now going to allow him to put family as the core bit of his calendar, and he can build in his goals around that, but he's never ever neglecting family.
True.
I remember I said he's driven.
Family's first.
He doesn't feel like he has a purpose, whether he's with family or not, he's not going to be himself, and I'm sure they're not going to want him to be like that, and I'm not going to want him to be like that, and he's not going to want to be like that. So the fact that he's now taken a step back from Sidemen, as much as I didn't want that, and I don't think he really wanted that either. I think he struggled with it for a long time, and you know, there was talk of different ways to try and sort things, but in the end he had to make the decision. As much as he didn't want that will now allow him to have his family at the center of everything and put in the shoots around things. So if you see him doing like 200 million shoots, just know that he's built that around his family and he has nothing else to devote his time to. And he's going to be his full driven KSI that, you know, we all, like I said, grew up to know and love. And like I said to you lot before, as a human, there are times in your life where you have to do what's good for you. And I can't speak. So
he left Sidemen for family and on shoots. That's a respect. That's a W. That's a W. That's a W. Leaving it for family makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. WJJ, big respect. Big respect, by the way.
Too much for JJ. He's already tried his best to explain to you, and I've tried to put it across from an external perspective looking in, but understanding at the same time. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not bullshitting you. This ain't a prank. This ain't a thing where we're going to turn around and go, I got you, or we're going to start dropping diss tracks. Bro, I'm 33. I can't be doing diss tracks.
Harry's diss track is about to go crazy. If you know, Harry's diss track is about to go crazy.
Just thought the other day, like, rappers be a full-grown age and be dissing each other. So are you ever too old for a diss track, really? I shouldn't say that because now you're going to think I'm talking diss tracks. But we're not doing... Basically, I'm saying we're not doing the diss track thing. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Like, he's made his decision. It's been difficult for all of us, including him. I know he's struggling, and I've been speaking to him and checking in on him as of the other boys where they can. But what we all need right now, and I'm saying all of us, all 6 of the Sidemen that remain, and JJ on his side, what we all need is for you to, I guess,
Support him.
accept the situation for what it is, and for us to, you know, move forward.
It was gonna come anyways.
Because right now it feels like the world's been on pause, and it's been, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been a massive mental load on myself, on all the boys, on JJ. Like, it sounds so trivial in the grand scheme of things. Like, life is happening, but it's taken its toll on all of us. So what we'd really love is to just draw a line underneath it, and you lot to understand that we're not on bad terms, and it's not one big bust up that happened that led to this. No, JJ made a decision that he felt was right for him at this moment in his life and where he wants to go, and we get it, and we're gonna carry on delivering content to you because that's what we do, bro. Like, we're not ready to it's just what we do, man.
We get it. You do content, but at the end of the day, what's gonna come?
It
was gonna come anyways. I expect.
Hope you lot can stop asking me about the elephant, because the elephant has been, like, they've written the letter to the elephant, full address, everything. The elephant's been addressed.
Damn, that's it. Wow, bro. Okay. Turns up we should react to this. W2S Harry reacts to KSI leaving the Sidemen. This is gonna be gold. I'd love to see this. This is gonna be funny. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy the video. At the end of the day, in summary, bro, KSI left the Sidemen to focus on his family and his videos more often. But yeah, that's a huge respect. KSI for that. And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy that video, and peace.